Hey vloggers, just finished a video for the big channel with the Pringles ramen and the Pringles, which is the one called Yakisoba. I wrote it down over there. There's been a few people have been requesting a little update on my Invisalign and how is it going. I'm on week 21. So every 2 weeks you're supposed to put in a new set of Invisalign, and I've totally noticed a big difference in my teeth. Like these ones, especially at the beginning, I had two teeth that basically did this. They were kind of like on top of each other, and one tooth was way more out than the other. But now they're almost in line, and so I can't wait till they're like perfectly in line. They're just a little bit off. And then the top teeth, again, my two front teeth are much bigger. My two front teeth and then my eye teeth are much bigger than the next teeth in, and they're much smaller. And he says it's just, that's life. Some people have uneven growth teeth or something, I don't know. So what they're going to do is they're spacing it out, and then they're going to put in, what's it called? Veneers. So they're like fake front teeth, like I don't know, they're just going to put those on top, and that's going to make my full top teeth all perfectly straight. So I can actually, one of the things I used to hate as a kid and as growing up, teenager and a little bit, was the whole flossing thing. Trying to get floss between my teeth when you do the thing, it's such a pain. So I bought those little plastic things with a piece of floss in between, and I'm doing that every single day now. And what I noticed is, beside my two front teeth, I can get the floss in there. Like I could probably fit something bigger than floss in between these two teeth and between these two teeth, because again, they're trying to make space so they can make a veneer and put that in. So like I said, I'm on week 22. I think I have 2 more sets left. Again, they give you this huge long thing of Invisalign. Oh, I have 3 weeks left. Okay, so this was my first week. Way down at this end. It'd be kind of neat to, you probably wouldn't be able to see it, but it shows the bottom teeth and how crooked they were. And so every 2 weeks you put in a new one. Again, one of you guys suggested, who's had Invisalign, like if you're going to change them every Wednesday, basically just after you brush your teeth on Tuesday night, break open your new seal, put them in so your teeth do their like first few hours of adjusting. One of the cats is scratching on one of those posts. So when you first put them in, you just feel that pressure of the Invisalign, kind of like, whoa, this doesn't fit here, right? And so it's just pressure on all your teeth. It doesn't hurt. It's not uncomfortable too much. Also, when you first put them in, you might not be able to bite down properly. That everything's not set right. And within, I don't know, 6 hours or more, they fit perfectly fine. But I think the worst thing about Invisalign is you have your Invisalign in, and every once in a while you'll be talking or you'll be drinking, and then all of a sudden they'll just kind of rub against each other, and it's like fingernails on a chalkboard. It makes this weird squeak in your mouth, and it just like makes shivers up your spine, brings the hairs up on the back of your neck. So there are some pretty good tips from people. Again, change your Invisalign the day before. You're supposed to change it the night before you can change your Invisalign. Another thing, I'm showing this on the ground, so you guys can't even see it. So I have 3 left. This is the package. You can write on them if you want. They actually leave a little space on there. You get a permanent marker, but you can tell that after 2 weeks, they get kind of discolored as opposed to the brand new clear ones. So no matter how much you brush them or whatever, they just get discolored. I actually had one tear because you're supposed to take them, a lot of people say it's supposed to pull them up from the inside because they put these clips on your teeth, and they also help push against the plastic on your Invisalign, which helps move your tooth even more. The doctor told me when I asked him about the clips, I said they're not there just to hold the Invisalign on. They're actually there to help move your teeth quicker. And he said the amount of technology that they've put into Invisalign over the last even 5 years has been incredible on how fast they can move your teeth. One of the things I learned really quickly at the beginning is if you take them out and you put them in the case, hang on. This is great when you're going out for dinner. Not that you can go out for dinner anymore, but when we did go out to dinner, I'd bring this and you just put your stuff in there. Don't ever put them in tissue or whatever. You'll throw them out by accident. So this thing is great that they give you. You just throw your 2 Invisaligns in there just before you eat. Close it up, put it in your pocket. After get them out, throw them back in. The worst thing is drying saliva on these, like in that thing, and then putting Invisalign back in your mouth. It's disgusting. Like this dry saliva, you'll if you experience it, you'll never do it again. So what my recommendation is, when you're at home and you're just about to eat your dinner, throw your Invisalign with the concave going up. These are my bottom ones, so again, I'm gonna tip them upside down, fill it up with water, and that way they just sit in water as opposed to sitting on a table and the saliva is dry and it's lost the light. Like I said, I did a food review and it took a while, so these lights are gonna die. So there's a big tip for you. Put them in water after you finish eating your dinner. What I do is I floss, brush my teeth, pick these out, brush them, throw them back in, and then I don't have any other type of beverage or food from like 7 o'clock at night on. It helps that I do fasting, so I don't eat with those in. I don't drink coffee with those in. I don't eat any foods with those in. I only drink water and club soda. That's the only things I drink with these in my mouth. I'm trying to not make them super messy when I take them out. So that's a good tip right there. I don't know of any other tips. While I was editing this video, I realized that when the cat distracted me, I forgot to tell you how I take these in and take them out. When they first tell you about it, they say you always try to pull it up from the inside because of the clips. But for some reason, I can't get my finger in the bottom part of my jaw, so I had to just push up on the front 2 teeth. It depends on where your clips are, depends on how you take them out, if they can come out. And again, I tore this top one on the last thing. Let me put these back in. So when I take the top ones out, I got to put my finger inside the top, pull it down, then put my 2 fingers on this part. And that's how I take those ones out. Again, when I was pulling it down, it hooked on my clip and it tore a little bit of the plastic. Luckily, it was only like 2 days left. When you put them in, you got to like really push on them just to make sure that they're really settled. They give you these rubber thing that you're supposed to chew on, but I don't like doing that. So I just push really hard, bite down, make sure they're all sitting securely and in place. Now back to the video. Again, I only have 6 more weeks left, and then my teeth will be pretty much dead on straight. What they'll do once the dentists open up after this COVID thing, what they said they'll do, if they get to the end of your package, again after the 24 weeks or whatever, once they get to the very end of that, they will ask me if I'm happy where my teeth are, and if I am, then they'll put like a permanent retainer in the back behind my teeth. On the front of my teeth, they'll put the 2 veneers in for me. I'm different from everybody else. Everybody else has their own issues, whether it's up to the dentist and your orthodontist. So if I'm happy at this, then they'll do what I just said. If I'm not happy at the end of this, they will either make a whole new set or maybe half a set, I'm guessing, until I am happy where my teeth are going to be perfectly straight. So there you go. There's a little update on my Invisalign. Again, we are at week 21. We've got 6 more weeks to go. So I changed my Invisalign next Wednesday. So today's Thursday. So within 6 days, I got to put the new ones in. And then I put these back into this little package, take the new ones out, and away we go. Hope you guys enjoyed that little update. And the next video, I think I'll be showing you how I make my killer salads. Bye, guys.